Good morning, it's Trisha, and I wanted to show you a way where you can use the market internal tick, and that's $TICK for most platforms that you'll use. We use two setups with three charts with indicators requiring confirmation to take entry, but sometimes you don't know whether you should stay in a trade or not. You can check out our setups at www.easyemintrade.com. And right now I'm going to show you one way to use the tick. And there are many different ways that you can apply it, but this is just one way that you can use it. For those of you who don't know what the tick is, it's a market breadth internal, and it measures the difference between the number of New York Stock Exchange stocks trading on an uptick, and that means the last price is trading higher than the previous price, and the number of stocks trading on a downtick, meaning the last price trading lower than the previous price. So, for example, let's say that you had 5,400 stocks trading on an uptick and 4,800 stocks trading on a downtick. You subtract the 4,800 from the 54 and it gives you 600. That will give you a tick reading of plus 600. So it lets you know that the market is stronger than it is weaker. So that's a real simplistic explanation, and there are volumes written on it, and you can investigate a little bit more on your own. But I just wanted to show you one way that you could apply this in your everyday trading. This is a trade that we took yesterday afternoon. It was about 2:09, and we had a squeeze firing off. Everything was in line to take it, so we took it. We wanted to take it above this floor trader pivot, the midpoint, fired off, and we took it. And almost as soon as we got in, the very next tick reading was plus 1,000. And when you get tick extremes of plus 1,000 or minus 1,000, realistically, if you're looking to go long, you would want to wait for that pullback and then look for an entry, and vice versa is true if you were looking to take a short and you got an extreme reading to the negative side. Extreme would be really anywhere from 900 higher on the plus side or minus 900 or lower, in my opinion. There are many different thoughts on that, but that's my thought, and there are many different ways to use it. I'm just giving you one way. So right after we got in, it was the very next minute that we got that extreme reading. So we were expecting a pullback, and so we sat through it. And what made me feel like we could sit through it was, if you look here on our tick, we had a common area here of a support area. So every time we came down to the support area, the tick bounced, and so did price. So it basically kept coming down to the support area and bouncing, support area and bouncing. And you can use that because it basically had me hold on, thinking that, okay, well, every time we get to that support area on our tick, price bounces. So I'm going to just wait this out. Unfortunately, I got tired of waiting, but it did work out, and many people were able to wait it out, and they got their +1 and +2 on that trade. But I got tired of waiting. It was almost 20 minutes before it finally went higher. And usually if I wait too long going sideways, I'm going to flatten and cancel and then look for the next entry. But this is just one way that you can apply that, because if the tick was coming lower and breaking the support area, then you would think, okay, well, realistically, price is now going to fall again. But because it kept hitting the support area, it would have kept you in this trade willing to wait it out, if you were willing to wait it out. So that's just one way that you can apply it. And you can put the tick on any chart time frame. I put it on a 1 minute. You could put it on a 2 minute, 5 minute. Regardless of what you put it on, the reading will always be the same. Obviously, it would just change the number of bars that you're looking at. And in most platforms, it is $TICK is the symbol, and some platforms you have to be enabled for it. So if you don't get it when you type that in on your chart as a symbol, then just contact your data provider and tell them that you wanted to subscribe so you can get that. So anyway, I hope that helps, and you can check out the setups that we use at www.easyemintrade.com.